Introducing Brian Blog's audio articles, now available only at Brian Blog's Corner Club at www.patreon.com/Brian Too Bad TV Solange, my newest upgrade for valued patron members. For older blogs, you can now click on the audio file attachment below the written article. Download it on your Android, iPhone, laptop, or desktop. For newer blogs, simply click on the audio strip as seen in this illustration, and then listen along as you read it, or just choose to listen as I personally narrate yet another one of my classical masterpieces. It will be just like listening to my public videos on YouTube, BitChute, and Black Avenger TV, only you will have exclusive access to audible and written material available only to paying patron members. For as little as $7 a month, you can become a member of this important club of like-minded thinking individuals. Get the latest updates on news, stories trending on social media, and cold case files, as well as new revelations on historical events and political issues. With Brian's blog audio articles, you now get twice the content for the same price. Again, if you want to enjoy a members-only club where you get to choose whether you want to read or listen to my awesome content, sign up for as little as $7 a month. That's less than a standard fast food combo meal these days. Become a member of Brian Blog's Corner Club at www.patreon.com/Brian Too Bad TV Solange and enjoy exclusive access to audio article blog library only available at the Brian Blog's Corner Club today. You know, I was in Walmart earlier today, and I was just shopping for some movies. I kind of do that to kill time a lot when I have everything else, all my other errands and business taken care of, like to kill time. I'll just go and pick up some little cheap DVDs. They have little $3.74 and $5 videos that you can pick up on the cheap rack, movies that they're trying to get rid of. There's so many movies, they just can't have everything. They can't have everything on their main rack of DVDs, so they just create this giant container to just throw all the old DVDs in there, and you can just go, pick up 2 or 3 for like $10. It's kind of cool, actually. So I'm in there and maybe grab a couple other things like some fruit, some water. And out of my side view, I see what I think is a kid, because it's kind of, small, coming up on me really fast. And then as I kind of, because I'm looking through the DVDs, and then when I look, from the corner of my eye to looking full on at what's coming in my direction really fast. It's this little goofy, nerdy, but also kind of cute. I'll call it a white-sicken chick. She had short hair. She kind of had the like cute geek with eyeglasses thing going on, and she was kind of petite. I say she was no more than 5'1", 5'2", and she's all hey, how you doing? Who do you have for your internet service provider? I'm like, huh? I mean, she just rushed me out of nowhere. I didn't see her walking up to the little DVD area. And then next thing I know, she's in my face. And she's like, who do you have for your internet service provider? And I hate, Walmart's been on this tear of things where they have salespeople from companies that they're contracting out to on the floor, and they ambush customers as they're walking past. So this chick, she wasn't as she starts talking to me, I look and I see where there's some paperwork and a little stand next to the DVD thing that I didn't notice before because I had tunnel vision because I was just coming in there for a couple of things, and the DVDs were one of them. If I had seen that, I would have went around and kind of like made the DVD thing the last thing I was going to do at Walmart. But now I see it's like this female was waiting around somewhere because I'm the only guy in this area right now. And she ambushes me. She's like, hey, who do you have who do you have for your internet service provider? I'm like, just my phone service, Metro PCS. I just use the hotspot and the Wi-Fi service. I don't deal with Comcast anymore. And she's like, well, come on. Like she didn't hear me just say I don't deal with Comcast. She's like, well, come on over. We got some great deals. Now, I've done sales before. I know it's a hard thing. It's one of those either sink or swim type of deals. And, you basically have like the first 30 seconds to hook the customer, to hook line, or you're going to sink. So I can appreciate an aggressive, sales pitch. But when you go to touch me, that's when we have a problem. Now, again, she's cute. She kind of has that little attractive, geeky thing going on. And from looking at her, I'm guessing that she's probably, and listening to her accent, I'm guessing she's probably white and Mexican. That's why I said white-sican, or white and some other type of Latino. But, she's kind of cute. So I guess because she figured, oh, I'm trying to get some scent. I'm trying to get a sale here. And this is a man, and more particularly a black man. So I'm just going to go over here, and after ambushing, I'm going to snag this nigga and drag him over here, and he's going to give me what I want because I'm a female and they like females. So she didn't do it aggressive. She did it in a soft, playful way, but she's holding my shoulder, bro. I'm here trying to get some fucking movies, and this little bitch is grabbing my shoulder and trying to drag me over to where she is. And she's like not half my height, but she's like 3/4 of my height, like maybe 110 pounds dripping wet. And I'm like, ain't this about a bitch? I come in here for some little $3 and $5 movies, and now I gotta sit up here and listen to this bitch. Man, and in spite of the way I am on ScrewTube, it takes a lot for me to act like an asshole to you in real life unless I know you from before. Like if I saw somebody like Egypt Ann in real life or Penny Proud, yeah, it would probably be on from the first time we locked eyes with each other. But, if somebody just catches me off guard, I'm going to give them a chance, or I'm not going to be like, get the fuck out of my face, like right away. So I'm like, oh God, I'm tired. It's hot. I'm already irritated. I just want to get some fucking movies and go the fuck home. So I let this little bitch drag me over here, and Then she starts, asking me for my information. I'm like, Brian, just tell her you're not interested and walk away. Just tell her you're not interested and walk away. But you know how you're in that moment where you say you're going to do something and you don't do it? It's like she has no power to keep me here. But it's like, I don't know what it is. It's like, man, it's like you don't want to be like super mean if the person isn't giving you a reason to be super mean, even if you're irritated. So I just stood there and I gave her a fake address because I wanted to get this over with quick. First, I told her that I don't deal with Comcast. That didn't work. And then this is what kills me. As she's asking me for my address, she say, no, you have to stay here. I'm like, huh? And she's saying it in a playful way, because she calls herself, you know how females do when they want something from a motherfucker. They try to get all up on you. They try to rush you. And, they try to get you in that zone where your manliness is elevated. Like, oh, a female is paying attention to me. You know that shit. I hate that shit. But I played along. And she has the nerve to call herself arm locking me, bro. She said, no, you have to stay here, because she saw that I was kind of hesitating and I was thinking about walking away. So while she's typing in her little handheld pad, I guess her iPad, whatever the fuck it was, the fake address that I gave her, she's arm locking me and holding my hand. She's arm locking me and holding my hand with her other hand. I'm like, what the fuck? The fuck is... Have you ever heard of personal space, harassment, stalking? Like, damn, if I did this shit to a female, I'd have police and security all over my ass in 5 minutes. They probably call a fucking airstrike on me. Are you serious? So I'm sitting here and because again, I'm not the type of dude that goes from 0 to 60 in real life. I'm thinking to myself, I know this little hoe is trying to play me to get what she wants. She's not going to get what she wants. I really don't feel like being bothered. How am I going to get out of this in a nice, polite way? Now this little grown girl, cause she was really petite. She's arm locking me and holding my hand. Like I can't pull away from her or yank her across the floor. I'm thinking, what is wrong with these hoes? And so this is the funny thing. I give her the fake address because, before they can try to talk you into anything, the first thing they got to do is they got to, use your address to see if they can, pull up anything to see if Comcast even provides service where you're at. And so when the fake address comes up and says that they can't process the address, she sticks out her bottom lip in kind of a playful way. She's like, it's okay. Give me a pound, bro. But thanks so much. And, I give her a little fist pound, and then I'm on my way, and I make sure I just scratch the DVD area. I just get the hell out of that area, go to the fucking fruit and vegetable produce section, get what I got to get, and get the fuck out of there. But it was funny how this female, and this isn't the first time, I've had black women come up, like when I was ordering some food at a Hooters near Chicago, I had a black woman just come up and just fucking, grab my arm. She was trying to tell me, I guess she called herself trying to help me, but she could have told me that verbally. When females, when they call themselves either attracted to a dude or when they want something from a dude, they'll get all up in your grill. They'll put their hands on you. And it's like, that wouldn't be as much of an issue if it wasn't for the fact that I can't do the same thing to them. Which leads me to the purpose of this video. The question I had leaving that Walmart today was, why did this little white-sickened bitch think that it was okay to stalk me, ambush me, get in my grill, force me over to where her little workstation, arm lock me, and hold my hand like I'm her boyfriend or, a little fucking child. Because, she figures, he's a black man, black men love white women, so he ain't gonna do nothing. And she's like holding me there as if that's gonna make me sign up for something. And it occurred to me, the reason why she feels it's okay to do this, it's safe to do this, because, I could have ruined her day. I could have. I mean, she was nice, but I know the only reason she was nice, I don't know, maybe her personality is naturally nice and playful and flirtatious, but she's being that way the same reason whole porn stars are a certain way, because she wants something from me. Okay. Now she didn't, like completely, like diss me once she figured out she couldn't get nothing from me. She gave me a pound, like we gave a little fist pound, and I was on about my way. And she smiled and everything as I left. That's fine. But why did she feel so emboldened to invade my space and try to take me over like this? She did this because of the video that you are about to see in the link, which is in the description box, and also should be, if I put it there, in the pinned post in the comment section. She did it because of the title, the first word, what should be the first word in the title of this video. Thirst. The thirstiness of black men on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, on Snapchat, on the street corner, on the job site, in the classroom, everywhere you find these simp-ass manginas. She did it because there have probably been so many countless times that she's been flirted with and hit on by black men, that she thought it was perfectly safe and perfectly okay to run up to some random ass black dude that could have been a serial killer, could have been a rapist, could have been anybody, could have been an off-duty policeman, and just yank me, grab me the fuck up, drag me over to where she's working because she wants something from me. Now, somehow I doubt she would have done that if that was some essay walking past or some white dude walking past. Again, of course, I wouldn't have played that shit if she tried to get, like do it in a disrespectful way. But I know that she only did this because she saw a black man, and probably has had countless black men in real life and on the internet trying to hit on her. So it creates a psychological warping in the minds of these females, not just the black ones, because again, this was a white-sican. I know she was part white, and I suspect she was part some type of Latino. Okay? It creates this thing in their mind where they feel like, well, every black man wants me. I must be the shizness, because every black man is trying to hit on me. Y'all remember, who was that, Paris Milan or one of these whores on YouTube that was talking about how black men are always blowing up her DM, and she was bragging about it but clowning black men about it at the same time? Who was that? I think it was Paris Milan. It was one of these hoes. But this is the reason why not only are these females emboldened to do shit like this, the black ones are emboldened to swirl while talking down about black men, while showing their complete disrespect and disdain for black men. And then when things go south for them over in pink pill land, they have no problem and no conscience about running back across the color line to the very black men that they call unicorns and troglodytes. This is why they will drag a man through the mud, through the court system, prevent him from seeing his own child, and have no remorse, no second thought about it. But that very same black man in a lot of cases will still be trying to fuck them. Black men, how many black females do you know that are still fucking their black exes? How the fuck is he your ex and y'all still having sex? I mean, I know there's the EX there, but it's still missing the S. That's kind of corny. I thought he's your ex, so technically that's still your boyfriend. That's your dick friend. If y'all still fucking, how are y'all ex if y'all still doing the hoochie coochie? But they know that they can do this with black men, because black men are always coming after them. So it gives them a false sense of not only entitlement, but a narcissistic sense of hierarchy in society, a false sense of status that they don't actually have. You have a female as ugly as crystal swirls, a female that looks like a stick figure, like what was her name? Callista Flockhart. And they think that they're the baddest thing walking on planet Earth. Because whether they're skinny as a stick figure or fat as a balloon, Negroes are always trying to get inside of their DM. Always trying to text them. Always trying to fucking get their number. Always catcalling. What I have done, I have created a social experiment using one of my mock accounts on Facebook that I use for research and undercover work, to show y'all something shameful that y'all have heard me talk about before in the past, but they say that seeing is believing. Wait until you see just how thirsty these niggas truly are. When you see this, if you didn't know already, it will completely change your mindset about how you view most black males. As a matter of fact, it may even help you understand why these black females and these females in general have the attitude towards black men that they have. Now, while you're watching this, I want you to consider two things, Mr. Black Man. One, how would you feel if you were a female? When you see this shit, you will know exactly what I'm talking about. Number one, how would you feel if you were a female of any sort? Educated, ratchet, whatever. How would you feel? Both negative, on the negative side and the positive side, about this shit that I'm about to show you. And number two, do you now understand why, in spite of my previous dealings with certain black men across social media, why I have said time after time in live stream after live stream, video after video, even email after email to some of you brothers, that black men, thinking black men who are a minority within the minority, simply cannot associate themselves with the majority of other black men. You know, I think there's a saying that skin folk ain't always kinfolk or something like that. When you, as a thinking Marlboro black man, see this buffoonish ass desperate ass, thirsty ass shit on the video that is in the link in the description box. I want you to come back here and tell me what you think now of why black women won't respect you. You got to see this to believe it. That's all. You got to see this shit to believe it. It's almost, but not quite, an hour-long video. Link in the description box. Check it out. Thanks so much for listening. Talk to you later, guys.